Hollywood, the land of dreams, is often glamorized. But behind the spotlight lies a darker reality. Child talent agencies promise fame and fortune, attracting thousands of aspiring young actors. These agencies claim to guide children toward stardom, offering auditions, professional training, and exposure. Parents are often persuaded by success stories and glossy advertisements. Yet, beneath the surface, there are reports of exploitation, overworking, and emotional pressure. Children face intense competition, long hours, and sometimes predatory practices. Financial exploitation is common, with agencies charging high fees for uncertain results. The allure of fame blinds many families to the risks. Understanding this hidden industry is crucial. By uncovering the dark truths, we can protect vulnerable children and advocate for stricter regulations. Hollywood's glitter may shine, but the shadows tell a different story. Child talent agencies use persuasive and often deceptive recruitment tactics. They advertise casting calls, workshops, and modeling opportunities targeting hopeful children and parents. Free consultations and exclusive auditions create urgency. Agencies sometimes use social media and influencers to project legitimacy. Parents are encouraged to invest thousands in portfolio photos, headshots, and training classes upfront. These tactics prey on ambition, often exaggerating the likelihood of success. Children may be promised major roles in movies, commercials, or TV shows, but most never get substantial work. Agencies may prioritize profit over genuine development, and parental oversight is sometimes insufficient. Understanding recruitment methods is vital to recognize red flags. Transparency is rarely a priority, and contracts are complex. Awareness can prevent exploitation and financial loss. Many stories reveal how early enthusiasm turns into disappointment and disillusionment. For many Hollywood child talent agencies exploit families financially. Parents pay large sums for training, portfolios, and agency fees, often without guaranteed work. Some agencies take a percentage of earnings if the child lands a role, while charging up front for opportunity packages. Hidden costs such as travel, makeup, and coaching are common. This creates a cycle where parents continually invest, hoping for breakthrough roles. For many, the financial burden outweighs potential returns. Cases have surfaced of parents losing tens of thousands without any tangible results. Financial exploitation adds pressure on children who sense parental expectations. Agencies profit, while most children gain little professional exposure. Laws exist to protect child actors' earnings, like Coogan laws, but loopholes often leave parents vulnerable. Education on these financial traps is crucial to prevent families from being misled by false promises. Child actors face immense emotional and psychological pressure. Agencies push children to compete intensely, often comparing them to peers or imposing unrealistic standards. Rejection is frequent, and criticism can be harsh, impacting self-esteem. Many children internalize failure, leading to anxiety, depression, or loss of confidence. Pressure to maintain appearances, perform perfectly, and please parents adds to the burden. Overworking is common, with children juggling school, auditions, and training. Parents may unintentionally contribute to stress by projecting expectations. Agencies rarely provide mental health support, leaving children vulnerable. Stories of breakdowns and emotional struggles highlight systemic neglect. Understanding these pressures is essential to protect child actors' well-being. Advocates call for regulations, mental health awareness, and support systems within the industry to ensure children are nurtured, not exploited. Hollywood child talent agencies often operate in legal gray areas. Laws regulating working hours, earnings, and conditions vary by state. Some agencies exploit these loopholes to avoid accountability. Contracts are complex, full of fine print, and rarely explained to parents or children. Oversight by unions or governing bodies is inconsistent. While laws like the Coogan Act protect earnings, agencies may bypass them by labeling payments as training fees or opportunity costs. Licensing requirements for agencies exist, but enforcement is weak. This lack of regulation leaves families vulnerable to financial, emotional, and physical exploitation. Advocacy groups push for stricter monitoring and mandatory reporting. Awareness of legal protections and limitations is vital for parents to safeguard their children. Without oversight, agencies continue to prioritize profit over the welfare of child actors. Child talent agencies sometimes conceal predatory behavior under the guise of career advancement. Reports of sexual abuse, harassment, and manipulation have surfaced over the years. Unscrupulous agents exploit children's trust and parental ambition. Some individuals gain access to vulnerable children through auditions, private coaching, or travel. Grooming techniques may involve flattery, promises, or isolating children from oversight. Agencies often fail to implement proper safeguards or background checks. Victims and families are hesitant to report due to fear, shame, or concern for the child's career. Advocacy for transparency, mandatory reporting, and protective legislation is growing, but systemic issues persist. Education, vigilance, and legal enforcement are key to preventing abuse. Awareness campaigns aim to empower parents and children to recognize warning signs and demand accountability from agencies. Children in Hollywood face exploitative working conditions. Long hours on set, multiple takes, and early call times disrupt school and normal childhood activities. Some agencies push children beyond labor law limits, prioritizing productivity over well-being. Rest breaks, meals, and proper supervision may be inadequate. The constant pressure to perform can cause physical and mental exhaustion. Many children miss social development opportunities, affecting friendships and education. While unions like SAG-AFTRA establish work-hour limits, not all children are union members, leaving gaps in protection. Agencies may enforce strict schedules and constant travel, making normal childhood impossible. Advocacy groups push for stricter enforcement, better reporting, and comprehensive guidelines to ensure that work does not harm a child's growth, education, or emotional health. The promise of Hollywood fame is rare and often misleading. While agencies advertise high-profile roles and success stories, the majority of child actors never achieve stardom. Rejection is constant, and competition is fierce. Many leave the industry disillusioned after years of effort and financial investment. Temporary attention may not translate into long-term career success. Agencies may exploit this by offering more paid opportunities without realistic outcomes. Fame can also lead to scrutiny, online harassment, and public pressure at a young age. Parents often realize too late that the dream was marketed more than the reality. Recognizing the gap between promise and reality is crucial for families to make informed decisions. Emotional preparation, legal knowledge, and realistic expectations are key for navigating the industry. Protecting child actors requires awareness, regulation, and active advocacy. Parents must research agencies, read contracts carefully, and set realistic expectations. Legal protections should be enforced, and agencies held accountable for violations. Mental health support, safe working conditions, and education are essential. Advocacy groups play a critical role in raising awareness about exploitation and abuse. Reporting misconduct and promoting transparency helps prevent predatory behavior. Public awareness campaigns can empower families to question promises of fame. Stricter laws, union oversight, and ethical guidelines are necessary to ensure the welfare of children. By shining a light on these dark truths, the industry can evolve into a safer environment where talent thrives without exploitation. Protecting childhood should always come before chasing stardom.